Okay, folks, we were looking, when I left off earlier, this is the part one of the great age of Horus, the ushering in of the age of Horus of ALLISTER CROWLEY. And I'm going to stay on this until it's probably over with. But anyway, this is some stuff they were doing at the Hadron Collider. This is all the way back in the 1980s. This actually didn't have anything to do with the Hadron Collider itself. It had to do with towers, folks, as you can see. That's what they were looking at. It didn't have nothing to do with anything there. It had to do with connections to it. You'll see what I'm saying. But that's what they were doing all the way back in 1980. And this is ALLISTER CROWLEY's layout, folks. All they were doing is taking what he had laid out back in the 30s and 40s and putting it out and manifesting it into, usable material off paper. That's all they were doing. And I know some of you are going to be a bit confused and say, well, they didn't have that kind of technology back in the 30s and 40s. Yeah, they did too, folks. Don't let them lie to you, they did. So let's take a look at Crowley's deal here. Now, take a close look at that. Now, folks, listen. Keep in mind that I'm making no opinions on anything. I'm giving no hate on nothing, and I'm definitely not making no conspiracy theory suggestions about a virus of no kind. Nothing. I'm just simply showing you this stuff and translating it. And as you can see right here, this is in Crowley's book, The Giant's Thumb. I think this is rather obvious, folks. You can see what's coming out from the top of it. You can see what's going into the top. They sit and look and say, well, we don't want you all talking about this kind of thing. Why don't you want us talking about it? Anything, folks, that they say they don't want you talking about it, and you're anti-this and anti, that's where Satan's hiding. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Anytime you hear that garbage, that's where that dirty bastard's hiding. Right behind that. Oh, yeah. That's how he does. He hides right behind what you're not supposed to talk about. And so, yes, I'm going to talk about it. Because why? The most evil man in the world made this. And I want to know why. And I have the right to know. So anyway, you can see it. Now, folks, they showed you this in a movie, even. Actually, they showed it to you in several movies. Did you know that? I'll show you. Encased within his tower, Sauron sees all. Yeah. Lord of the Rings, folks. And they say that they don't want us talking about this right here. Well, I tell you what, if they don't want us talking about it, and that's what this bunch right here is doing, then I tell you what, they can take all this stuff off right here and we'll quit talking about it then. Because they was talking about it. There you go, folks. If the devil can talk about it, the Lord's people should be able to. So there you go. The way I see it. There we go, guys. There's the Giant's Thumb. You can see what it is. And what it is, this represents bird for, they make a place up there for some of them. And this represents photosynthesis, because that's what they operate off of. If you notice, there is absolutely no wires goes to those things. Nothing. Put them out in the middle of a field. They don't dig in the ground or nothing either, and they don't run no lines. But that's what that is, folks. And the giant's thumb, people tell me, well, the giants are going to return here in the end times. They are, but folks, it's a metaphor. It's giants of the mind. Okay? Giants of the mind. That's what's returned. I mean, if it's giants, you show me where they're at. With all the trail cameras and everything else, they're not hid out somewhere, folks. It's giants of the mind. You can see there ain't much difference in the plan Satan has, the plan that his number one man with the plan at hand has, folks. So, you know, you can go to my God, Guns, and Trucks channel, and you can see, folks, the rise of the 5GB system in Florida. That's what it's got on it, on my God, Guns, and Trucks. You can see the video why I was thrown in jail for 10 months and given no reason for it. I'm telling you, it was because of the few images I'm showing you here. Yep. Ooh. I mean, it's, you know, that one's one down there toward Fort Myers. It's the master one, and you'll see it in that video. But I mean, you know, they don't like us. They don't like us right here at all. That tower right there, they don't want that in scene because it's different. And that was what I got in the mail, just like a lot of you people, all the way back in 2003 and 2004. Bring them in, or something's defective on your vehicle. What? Okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was, there it is. Look for that on God, Guns, and Trucks. And you can see that video. And you'll see that right there on it too. That one right there got me in a lot of trouble. You don't see many like that one, and they don't want that in the scene. No. That one, the guys that was working on it, they called it the Master Controller Tower there. Yeah, and it is too. But you don't see many like that, loaded up like that. Look at the pyramids at the top of it. Yeah. Yeah, it almost looks like a laser could come out, don't it? I'm telling you, man. And this one got me in trouble, folks. It did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, I mean, you know, hang on. It ain't the only towers the pharaohs have got around here. And the pharaohs have got other towers around here too. They changed the name of this. It's not Sun Trust anymore. It's into Sun God. People was catching on. They changed it. I don't remember what they changed it to. It's these road pictures. But it's still the same bank. They just changed it up here. See the pyramids at the top, just like on your $1 bill? Yep. Right there, folks, is where all that knowledge comes from. It is not new. There's nothing new about it. Nothing new at all. It's all elevated. Angelic knowledge, off the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And this one right here so happens to be the evil side of it. And it's just all that. I mean, this built the system. It literally did, literally. And so you got to know what you're looking at and stuff. Not necessarily this one. There's different versions of these Kabbalahs. Okay, folks, I'm going to end this one here shortly and just do this one strictly on towers and pick up on the other, and I'll just shove them out there as we do them. But you can see right here, this is the largest pyramid in Switzerland. And these are the Knights Templars. They are the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth born sons, the non-primogenitors, that had no inheritance. And they found Switzerland, and that's where the money is. During the Napoleonic Wars, they actually tore a pyramid off of this at the Swiss border. Can't make it up, folks. During the Napoleonic Wars, Napoleon come in here even, and so he give homage to this. He knew it was here. as he was, you know, the Pharaoh himself. Whoa, let's not go there. Okay, but yeah, he visited it, and as he paid homage, his men asked him what he was doing. He said, you wouldn't understand. That's a tower at the top. Let me see if I can get a picture of it here. Yeah, they got a canvas cover at the very top of it there, so there's a picture at the very top. That's in Switzerland. Yep. The Templars. Not the Umbrella Corporation. I'll get to that later. Thank you for watching my video.